Today, I want to take you on a journey through time, into the heart of one of the most enduring legends of Western culture, the story of King Arthur. Whether you've heard of the Sword in the Stone, the Knights of the Round Table, or the magical wizard Merlin, the Arthurian legend is a rich tapestry woven with threads of history, myth, romance, and heroism. Let's begin at the beginning, or rather, at one of the many beginnings, because the story of King Arthur has been told and retold in countless ways for over 1,000 years. Historians and scholars often debate whether King Arthur was a real person. There's no solid historical evidence confirming his existence, but many believe the legend may have been inspired by a 5th or 6th century British leader who defended his people against Saxon invaders after the fall of the Roman Empire in Britain. The earliest references to Arthur appear in Welsh poetry and in a 9th century Latin text by the monk Nennius. Over time, the figure of Arthur evolved from a possible military leader into a legendary king, embodying the ideals of bravery, honor, and justice. By the 12th century, Geoffrey of Monmouth's Historia Regum Britanniae, History of the Kings of Britain, solidified Arthur's place in legend. Geoffrey portrayed Arthur as a great British king who led his people to glory. He added elements such as Merlin the wizard, Arthur's magical sword Excalibur, and the idea that Arthur would one day return to save Britain in its time of greatest need. Later, French writers such as Chrétien de Troyes added romantic elements, introducing Lancelot, the Holy Grail, and the concept of courtly love. These stories were the foundation of the chivalric tradition and deeply influenced medieval literature. One of the most famous parts of Arthur's legend is the Sword in the Stone. According to the story, Britain was in chaos after the death of King Uther Pendragon. Merlin, a wise and powerful wizard, placed a sword in a stone, declaring that only the rightful king could pull it out. Many tried and failed until young Arthur, a humble squire, drew the sword effortlessly. This act revealed his royal blood and divine right to rule. Later versions also mention another sword, Excalibur, which Arthur receives from the mysterious Lady of the Lake. Excalibur symbolizes not just power, but also the divine favor and responsibility that comes with leadership. Arthur established his court at Camelot, a shining example of order, justice, and chivalry. There, he gathered the Knights of the Round Table, brave men such as Sir Lancelot, Sir Gawain, Sir Percival, and Sir Galahad. The Round Table was unique. It had no head, symbolizing equality among the knights. Each knight took a solemn oath to protect the weak, fight for justice, and uphold the values of honor, loyalty, and courage. Together, they embarked on quests, the most famous being the search for the Holy Grail, the sacred cup said to have been used by